Welcome back. Thanks for staying with us. Wake Forest University will hold their next face-to-face speaker forum in just a few weeks. And this Thursday, they are holding a free public screening of the movie based upon their speaker's best-selling book. Here to share more with us this morning about the screening and face-to-face forum is Dr. Shay Kidd-Brown. She is the Vice President of Student Life at Wake Forest University. It's so great to have you.
Good morning. Great to be here.
Good morning. So first off, this forum is featuring Bryan Stevenson. Please share a little bit about who he is and the work that he does.
Yes, Wake Forest University's face-to-face forum is thrilled to present Bryan Stevenson on Thursday, February 23rd at Wake Chapel. And I could not be more thrilled to be lucky enough to be the moderator. So Mr. Stevenson is a renowned social justice advocate and a public interest lawyer and law professor. And he's also the founder and executive director of the Equal Justice Initiative, which is based in Montgomery, Alabama. Now, many people know Bryan Stevenson's story because of his best-selling book that later became a movie, but he has in many ways challenged the bias against poor and marginalized people within our criminal justice system, especially children, and that's something he's really been known for over the last several years.
And you mentioned the movie Just Mercy. So this Thursday, you are holding a free community screening, right? What do people need to know ahead of that?
Yeah, so Face to Face is partnered with River Run International Film Festival to screen Just Mercy, and it's a film based on his book, as I mentioned, and it'll be in the Haynes Auditorium located at the Elberson Fine Arts Center on the campus of Salem Academy and College. And the screening is free. It's open to the public. And as you may know, the movie stars Michael B. Jordan as Bryan Stevenson and Jamie Foxx as Walter McMillan, who is one of the landmark cases that is discussed in the book. And we're just really excited. This is a collaborative opportunity with our fellow institutions of higher learning within Winston-Salem. And so we're starting at Salem College, who's hosting the screening along with Forsyth Tech, UNC School of the Arts, and Winston-Salem State University. We're encouraging students, faculty, and staff from all of these local colleges to attend. And like I said, it's free. And so we're hoping that this will create more buzz for this important event.
And I imagine this conversation with Bryan Stevenson to be very impactful. What are you most looking forward to in your conversation and hoping that everyone will walk away with?
Well, I am so excited and I would say so honored to have this incredible opportunity. It's something that I couldn't have dreamed up if I tried to be able to sit face to face with Bryan Stevenson. So actually, when I was serving at another university, I had the opportunity to facilitate a program where our first year students read Just Mercy, and we brought Bryan Stevenson to campus. So I've been a fan for a long time and have appreciated his work. I would say I'm really inspired by his work for many reasons. I felt especially connected because I'm from South Mississippi, and my grandmother worked for Medgar Evers, who was a civil rights leader. And so in my home, we talked about a lot of the conversations that he seeks to illuminate in his work as I was growing up. And I think an important thing that you said is conversation. So I look forward to engaging Mr. Stevenson on his story, his why, what motivates him to do this hard work. And I think there are a lot of lessons that we can all translate in our personal lives and in our professions. And so he has this way of getting us to all think differently about what it means to humanize and to show that each of us can learn from proximity. And I'm hopeful that in addition to what we've all learned through his writing, that we can all take some of those things away and truly be hopeful in a world that's really complex. And there are hard things that we're all navigating, that we can all think about how this applies to our daily lives.
Absolutely. And you want people to get their hands on tickets, right? How can they grab
Absolutely.
those last that are available?
Yes, so there are only about 200, from what I'm told, tickets available, and we anticipate that it will sell out. It'll be so exciting to have Wake Chapel packed for this important message. And so to get tickets, you simply go to the Face to Face website, and that is face2face.wfu.edu, and all of the information will be there on the website.
Dr. Brown, it has been a pleasure to speak with you. Thank you for joining us this morning. And again, we have that website on the screen now for folks at home. The free screening of Just Mercy is this Thursday of this week at Haynes Auditorium on the campus of Salem Academy and College, followed by the face-to-face speaker forum with Brian Stevenson. That date to mark on your calendar, February 23rd. To purchase a ticket, face-to-face.wfu.edu is where you need to go.